Harry and Meghan have faced immense pressure and scrutiny in the British media space. Many seek to push the untrue narrative about them. But there is Dr. Shola Moshogbamimu, a prominent voice in the fight for racial justice and equality, who has been a staunch defender of Harry and Meghan's decision. She eloquently articulates the often unspoken realities of navigating a predominantly white institution, like the British monarchy, as a person of colour. Her unwavering support for Harry and Meghan stems from a deep understanding of the challenges they have endured and the systemic barriers they have had to overcome. The couple's recent trip to Nigeria showcased the enduring public affection for them. Despite stepping back from royal duties, Harry and Meghan were met with cheers and well wishes from crowds eager to catch a glimpse of the couple. This warm reception, a stark contrast to the negative portrayals by the media, served as a powerful validation of their decision to prioritize their own well-being and chart their own course. Before the trip, Dr. Shola took to Twitter to express her joy. She wrote, "The ancestors are smiling. Meghan's roots are 40% Nigerian. Love my Nigers. I know they are going to be insufferable about Harry and Meghan's visit. We love to see it." She added, "Nigerians enjoying Meghan and Harry's visit has nothing to do with the royal family, so peel us no false yaya narratives. Now if you ask me, these are the kind of royal experts we need. People who truly see Harry and Meghan for who they are, relatable and authentic. People who recognize the joy that Harry and Meghan bring to people through their presence. And we can all admit, Nigerians were really excited about Harry and Meghan's visit." Speaking of excitement, let us talk about the Harry and Meghan body language. Dr. Shola has been quoted saying, "The love language that exudes from Harry and Meghan's touch is a body language that should be studied. They aren't just husband and wife, lovers and parents of Archie and Lilibet, they are best friends. We love to see it. I love to see it, and I have to agree with Dr. Shola on this. Everyone who has eyes can see that Harry and Meghan have something special between them. The love they have for each other is something rare, pure and beautiful. They understand each other through and through. They are so attuned to each other's cues, and I can go on and on about it." And when Harry visited Kaduna Hospital to meet injured servicemen, Dr. Shola wrote, "The image of Harry and this Nigerian veteran powerfully resonate humanity, comradeship, compassion, and an indomitable spirit of strength from both men that draws in so much that unites us. I feel drawn in. Harry is his mother's son through and through. Princess Diana would be so proud." This photograph was captured by Miss Harriman, and this moment, like so many of us, reminded Dr. Shola of Princess Diana. We knew Harry had inherited so many amazing qualities from his mother, but this moment perfectly captured the Diana in Harry. He has his mother's compassion, and it is this way that Harry keeps Princess Diana's spirit alive. As Dr. Shola said, the Nigerian trip was a subtle representation of what Harry and Meghan have been doing since stepping away from royal duties. And I agree with her. Harry and Meghan have strategically leveraged their platform to raise awareness about issues close to their hearts. From advocating for mental health awareness to promoting gender equality, they have used their influence to amplify marginalized voices and champion causes often overlooked by mainstream media. Their commitment to social justice, evident in their actions and their words, has resonated with millions around the world, inspiring a new generation of activists and changemakers. Their work with the Archewell Foundation, their non-profit organization, focuses on tackling systemic issues and creating a more equitable and compassionate world. Through their partnerships with grassroots organizations and their own initiatives, they are working to dismantle barriers to opportunity and empower communities around the globe. Their decision to use their platform for good, rather than simply for personal gain, speaks volumes about their character and their commitment to creating a more just and equitable society for all. As Dr. Shola said, Harry and Meghan have always had the power to resonate with people and invoke emotions. People see themselves in them. Harry and Meghan have helped us transcend the boundaries that divide us, something that most people, including Queen Elizabeth, have not been able to do. Harry and Meghan should never return to the royal fold because for one, returning would inevitably mean sacrificing the very autonomy and freedom that they have fought so hard to achieve. The strict protocols and expectations of royal life would severely limit their ability to speak out on issues they care about and to pursue their own personal and professional endeavors. The gilded cage of royalty, while offering privilege and status, comes at a steep price, demanding conformity and silence in exchange for acceptance. The institution of the monarchy, steeped in tradition and resistant to change, would stifle their individuality and limit their impact. Their voices, now powerful and independent, would be muted by the demands of royal protocol, their actions dictated by centuries-old customs rather than their own moral compass. The very essence of what makes Harry and Meghan relatable and inspiring, their willingness to challenge the status quo and forge their own path, would be extinguished by the suffocating weight of royal expectations. And let us not forget the toxic British media, or vultures, as Dr. Shola called them. The British tabloid press, notorious for its sensationalism and often invasive coverage, has played a significant role in Harry and Meghan's decision to distance themselves from the institution. From the outset of their relationship, the couple has been subjected to relentless scrutiny, with their every move dissected and distorted by a media machine hungry for scandal and controversy. The tabloids' relentless negativity, fueled by racist and sexist undertones, created a toxic environment that took a toll on their mental health and well-being. The constant barrage of negative press, often based on rumors and unfounded allegations, painted a distorted picture of the couple, fueling public misconceptions and undermining their efforts to build a positive public image. The tabloids' obsession with creating narratives of conflict and drama, regardless of the truth, had a deeply damaging impact on Harry and Meghan's mental health, forcing them to take legal action to protect themselves and their family from the relentless intrusion. And no one put it better than Dr. Shola. The so-called royal experts clearly saw the power Harry and Meghan exuded, and they wanted to diminish it. They knew that Harry and Meghan would grow beyond the confines of the monarchy, that they would become the most loved royals to ever exist. But in the royal family plan and structure, Harry and Meghan were not supposed to become that great. And so, to defend the royal family, the royal experts denigrated, abused, and reduced Meghan Markle into chatter. But despite the royal family trying to clip their wings, Harry and Meghan are soaring on high. They are thriving. They have become great. They became vocal advocates for mental health awareness, speaking candidly about their own struggles with the pressures of royal life and the relentless media scrutiny. Their willingness to be vulnerable and share their experiences has helped to destigmatize conversations about mental health, encouraging others to seek help and support. Their decision to prioritize their own well-being and that of their children over the demands of royal duty was a powerful statement about the importance of self-care and setting healthy boundaries. Their commitment to creating a loving and supportive environment for their children, free from the constraints and pressures of royal life, demonstrates their deep commitment to family and their unwavering love for their children. By choosing to step back from the royal family, breaking the cycle of generational trauma, and creating a new narrative for their children, people loved them more and more. Harry and Meghan's legacy will not be defined by their royal titles, but by their courage to break free from tradition and forge their own path. They have shown the world that it is possible to live authentically, even under the intense scrutiny of the public eye. Their willingness to challenge the status quo and fight for what they believe in has inspired countless individuals to embrace their own individuality and to use their voices to make a difference. Their story is a beacon of hope, demonstrating that change is possible, even within seemingly impenetrable institutions. Their impact extends far beyond the walls of Buckingham Palace, resonating with people from all walks of life who yearn for greater freedom, authenticity, and the courage to live a life true to oneself. They are role models for a new generation, proving that true royalty comes not from titles and bloodlines, but from the strength of one's convictions and the unwavering pursuit of one's own truth. To conclude, Harry and Meghan are the cornerstones that the builder rejected. Well, in this case, the cornerstones that the royal family rejected. And as Dr. Shola put it, it is an abomination for the cornerstone to go back to other stones. Instead, the royal family should be asking Harry and Meghan whether they can come under their banner. Now that would be an interesting scene. See you in the next video.